So we've been in lockdown for God knows how many weeks. The hair is a mess. I now live in this hat constantly. But I want to talk about the struggle of staying creative at this time. You can't get out, you can't film in the usual places, you haven't got the usual external stimulus to get your mind working. Now there are a few things that work for me, and maybe they'll work for you as well. So that's what I want to talk about today. So for me, it's important to have a dedicated creative space in the house. Now I am lucky enough to have a home office. So if I come in here, I've got my video editing stuff behind me on that desk. You can see a computer, NAS drive. Over here, I've got my guitars. There's a camera set up on a tripod. And this is where I come to get in the right frame of mind, to be creative and to get the job done. There's no distractions apart from the Nintendo Switch you might have seen there. That shouldn't be on the desk, that should be downstairs. But if you haven't got this amount of spare space, there are other things you can do as well. This is on the hallway, it's another desk I've got set up. I can put a computer there, do some video editing, answer emails if I'm more in work mode, and it's just another space in the house that would get ignored usually, but it's become a useful space. One of the things that has worked great for me is going right back to where creativity as a whole started from. So long before I made films, I was a guitarist in a rock band. I still do enjoy playing guitar, but then that turned into making music videos and then commercials and then wedding videos, and then all of a sudden creativity is my job in a loose sense. I still love what I do, but having a chance to just sit and play guitar again, it got my mind working again in a different way. It reminded me of the enthusiasm that started everything, and I've really enjoyed just sitting and playing guitar and writing songs, and it's been a great break.
Like Josh, I also need a haircut and I'm spending my entire time living in a hat. And also, like Josh, I have a creative space at home to work from. However, I also have this. This space is the studio. We've done everything down here from music videos to talking headshots and everything else in between. But I brought you down here today to talk about collaboration. For me, collaboration is the key to being creative. This space kind of embodies that because we can invite however many cameramen and musicians and other creative people down here to work with them and learn from each other. Isolation has kind of put a little bit of a spanner in the works in that respect, but it doesn't mean you can't collaborate at home. For example, Josh and I are on Skype or on FaceTime, Zoom, whatever it is, every single day, bouncing ideas back and forth, giving each other constructive criticism and making our movies the best that they can be. Did you watch those videos?
I did, yeah. The latest one is really good. Everything fits together really well. I like it.
Cool.
I think I've fixed the audio in the first one.
Yeah, I did a few changes. They're our tips for staying creative while in isolation. For me, having that creative space is just a godsend. Being able to collaborate with other people really motivates me. And the only thing left is to get back to the root of what makes me creative. And that, for me, is drums. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe and let us know in the comments what keeps you creative in isolation.
Better we survive to see the sunrise to our eyes, no feelings left.